What's up, FTF'ers? It is hot, but today we're gonna do a gear breakdown just like I promised. Oh, let's keep it simple today, shall we? Okay, so here we go. On the outside of the pack, this is a Terra Humara by Hill People Gear. Love this bag. Y'all seen it in lots of videos. This is a Tough Possum pouch that goes to the Terra Humara. It's incredible, and I even have another pouch that will piggyback off of this one as well. I just don't have it on me today because I just don't need it. Back here is my Snug Pack jungle bag. Great for, you know, even if it gets down to 40 degrees, I'm good. We'll go ahead and open this up. Pretty simple, just folds out. I really love this because you can just get into both bags real easily like this on the ground. And I guess before we get into the bags, you know, here's my Grail. I've got the titanium version, and then this is my canteen that goes with it. That way I've got enough water that I can gather, filter, purify, and carry with me. I've already been eating out of my mess kit. This is kind of like my kitchen or whatever. I carry a Vargo stove. Let's see, I've got fats, sugars, oils, proteins, carbs, nuts. Here's where I carry all of my electrolytes and my coffee and stuff, RX bars, Spam, you know, anyway, all the good stuff. I like not having to cook. It's just so much easier on the trail. I don't want to have to worry about that. I think I also have a spoon in here somewhere. There it is right there. So there's the spoon that goes with it. And I can eat out of the cup that's in the Grail if I need to. So that's basically my kitchen right there. And then inside of here, I've just got a simple plastic bag. You don't have to get anything fancy or whatever, but I keep some bug dope. This is a formula from the 1800s. Kephart Nesmith did it. I love this stuff. It's got pennyroyal, castor oil, and pine tar in it. I've got a little block of soap. A lot of people don't carry soap with them, but I do. I get out here, especially like right now, it's August. It is super hot, guys. Hygiene is so important. There's my Gold Bond. Don't get monkey butt. And then I've got some emergency fuel to go with the Vargo stove should I need it. So boom. Then right on top here, this is my shelter system. This is a DD super light tarp. On the inside of it, I've got the stakes that go with it. And then in the bottom of this, I've got all my cordages as well to go in there. I like having everything nice and neat and kept together. Y'all seen me run this in I don't know how many configurations over the years, but yeah, that's my favorite tarp. Then here's my Super Sub Eno hammock, and attached to it I've got the Helios system. 5 minutes, you know, you've got your hammock set up. Oh yeah, darn tough socks. Can't beat them, gotta have them. Then down here is just a puffer jacket. This is an Eddie Bauer. There's lots of them out there. Just get whatever one works for you, but it's nice to have that added layer of protection. Speaking of protection against bugs, here's my bug net. Goes over my hat if I'm laying in my hammock at night and I just can't stand it, or, you know, the bugs are out during the day. And the permethrin that's in my pants and my clothes and my bag and the bug dope that I've got, if it's not working well, everything combined, say I'm in Louisiana or something, this thing is clutch. Got to have a multi-tool. This one's my custom multi-tool. I've done a video on it. This thing is 4 Leathermans in 1. And of course, if you're in any kind of urban environment, y'all have seen me use a Silcock key to get water. That thing's worth its weight in gold. Let's see, what else have we got in here? Oh, there's some more cordage. I can't have enough cordage, right? And then a Shemagh. Yeah, I love these things. I mean, I don't know why people go without them. Whoa, time out. I just realized that I forgot 2 very critical pieces of equipment, and it's just because it was out of sight, out of mind. The first of which is when I took my dump pouch off, I realized, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about things like my GPS and also my compass and my pace counter, my whistle, and my beads. I consider all of this stuff to be super important, especially if you've got to get precise. And also, I forgot about my admin book right here that I keep my maps in here, and inside of the case itself I've got, you know, just a Right in the Rain mechanical pencils, Right in the Rain pen as well. And right at the start of an adventure, I mean, I just put all that stuff into the kit, and I just take it for granted, I guess, just because in SAR, I mean, it's always important to know where you are and where you're going. And yes, I can put all that stuff into the bag, but I typically take it out and I keep it inside of my dump pouch just so I can get to it easy. Now, the next thing is actually in the pack itself. I just forgot about it. It's where a camelback would go. And what it is my XL survival scarf from Tough Possum. Now, this thing is amazing. Number one, it's big enough where I can actually get into it like a bivy bag. And one thing that I really like is clean space in the woods is at a premium. I can just lay this thing out on the ground if I'm in the hammock and I've got a nice place to stand, put on my shoes, get dressed, etc. Maybe I want to organize my gear. And one thing that y'all seen me do in videos is use it as a debris bag, being able to get myself off of the ground and give myself a comfortable night's sleep. But the one thing that I love about it the most is it makes just the most incredible signaling flag. Most people just focus on audible and they forget about visual and having movement as well. And this thing is just huge. It's a really light, versatile piece of kit, and it just makes sense. My bad, my mistake. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And that's it for the inside of this. And I mean, I just like keeping things really simple and just easy to pack up. I don't want to have to deal with the things that a lot of people have to deal with. So I just keep everything nice and simple and easy. There's not a whole lot for me to have to keep up with. And the less you have, the more you're less likely to lose something. And yeah, I mean, see how easy this is just to put back together? I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that, in my opinion. Locked it in, lock in the bottom, lock in the top here. Get out of here. You're not paying rent. Go home. There we go. Good to go. Now, a lot of y'all are going to say that is a really light load, Jay. And there are a couple things that you didn't see, obviously. Like number one, I left my ham radio in the Jeep because I know exactly where I'm at and there's no need for me to have it with me right this second, but it's ready to go in the Jeep. Also attached to the tripod right now is my battery bank that I charge up the GPS, the radio, my phone, the mics and the receivers, and you know, the lights and all the things that we have to have for filming. And then you didn't see a medical kit, and that's because I'm wearing it right in front right now. I've got access to stuff real fast that I need, like tourniquets. Most everything that I've got in this kit is like, you know, stop the bleed type stuff. I've got moleskin. I mean, I've done videos on my med kits, so y'all know what I carry there. And the rest of it is in my foundation. It's in my EDC. So if y'all want to see an EDC video, because you're probably saying, man, there's some stuff that's missing out of that kit. The way I do everything is, hey, if I got stuck and I didn't have my pack, I try to carry as much in my EDC as I possibly can. And every time I add something to the kit, whether it's this or I add my pack on, it's just a force multiplier. So if y'all want to see the foundation kit, let me know and I'll do a video on that and you can see how the two work together. Now, one thing that I will say is that the kit is inversely proportionate to my skill set and my experience and my knowledge. I do this all the time, guys. You know, I go to events and I teach classes and I help other schools teach classes. I'm constantly out here making content for you guys. And for me, it's all about simplicity. Anybody who's been to a class of mine, then you understand, I mean, there's just so much that you're probably carrying that you don't need. But I understand that you have to go out there and you have to prove it to yourself. And I also want to say there's this balance, right? Because we often hear that the more you know, the less you have to carry. And that's true to an extent. I mean, I've done lots of challenges where we go out and we limit ourselves with just a knife, or maybe it's 3 objects or 10 or whatever it is. And a lot of people have absolutely no idea why we do that kind of thing. It's stress inoculation. It's going out there, learning how to do more with less. But at the same time, I recognize that there's a lot to be said about convenience. Being able to set up your shelter in 5 minutes. I mean, talk about saving time, money, and energy right there. Buying the right equipment, knowing how to use it properly can save you so much energy. And it's not just that, it's the grail. I mean, 11 seconds, you've purified your water. You've filtered and purified your water. All in all, it's about being tactically efficient, and I just cannot say that enough. And if you've done it over and over and over again like I have, then you get a system that works for you. Now, obviously, it is August, y'all. It is not the winter. I've done the winter thing up on the Boundary Waters in February where, you know, the high is negative 25 degrees. If that's the case, you're carrying a whole lot more stuff. It all boils down to my survival priorities. As long as I've got defense and first aid and shelter, water, fire, and food, and communication and signaling taken care of, well, you can get a pretty light kit if you know what you're doing. So go ahead, bring it in the comment section because I know it's coming. Leave me a snide remark and let me know what you thought about the video and if you want to see the EDC video. So like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and until next time, y'all, keep fueling those fires.
If you carry a firearm and discharge your weapon in self-defense, you could face hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees and expenses. So carry the protection of CCW Safe, Self-Defense Legal Services membership. Upfront payment of all criminal and civil defense costs with no out-of-pocket for members.